What's good, everybody in the YouTube world? It's your boy D Brown, and it's here with a quick video today to give my thoughts on this year's Denver Broncos 53-man roster. Now, first things first, my initial thoughts on the roster was on paper, on paper, it's a very good roster. Now, will that translate to wins and, good production? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a Teddy Bridgewater guy, yeah, but there's only so much Teddy could do, which is why I would have been okay with Drew Lock starting, and then if he fizzled out and isn't good, then we get Teddy in there. It's kind of how I wanted it to be, because maybe Lock might have more exciting football, but I guess the coaches opted for more safe football. So starting from the quarterback position, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a bit nervous because, like I said, I'm a Teddy guy, and I don't know. I really don't know what is going to happen. Like, I feel like we might be winning games like 12-9, you know, and yeah, I'll take the win, but it's football, it's entertainment, so you kind of want like the big plays, and I don't really see Teddy doing it. Hopefully he changes my mind and a lot of Denver Broncos fans' mind, because they hate him. A lot of them hate him. But moving on the linebacker position, I don't really like it. A lot of what ifs, a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope there. We hope Josie Jewell has a good season and is healthy. We hope A.J. Johnson gets a little better. We hope Stranard breaks out a little bit. We hope the new linebacker that we just acquired yesterday gets in a little playing time. And, we hope Browning turns out to be good. Too much hope there. It's not enough certainty for me. So that particular position I don't quite like. But we'll see. A lot of hope. Fingers crossed. The D-line, I was high on the D-line. Happy for Deshaun Williams for making the team, first of all. We got Shelby there, Purcell, Chubb, Vaughn. I good. Telvin, Ajim. Yo, we good there. Like, we get a couple of good backups. Draymond Jones, we good. Cooper, shout out to him for making the team. I love to see, underdog and people who facing adversity. I love to see them make the team, so that's good for him. So D-line, I grade on the D-line. Corners or DBs, great. We good. We are good. Perfect depth. Good starters, you know what I mean? PS2, Callahan, Darby, Fuller, we good there. Jackson, the best safety in the league. Simmons, in my opinion. We got Stearns behind him. Johnson made the team, so we good there. We good there. What else? Receivers, a little surprising. I guess we stick with like the top four. I was expecting them to keep maybe, of course, the guy Trinity Benson, who they just traded away, which was it was a good trade. If you really sit and think about it, you know what I mean? It's good for him and it's good for us. Like, we would have never think to get 2 draft picks for a guy like that, who just was a long shot to make the team. You get 2 draft picks for him. That's some good GM work from George Payton. And I was expecting them to keep Seth Williams. Hopefully he makes the practice squad. I was expecting them to keep Kendall Hinton, just based off of everything he did for us last year. So hopefully he is on the squad. Tyree Cleveland was iffy. I was expecting them to cut Spencer, but I guess he'll be our returner. So the initial 4, of course, with Jerry, Tim, Sut, and Hamler is good, but the depth, I don't know about. We'll just see. We'll just see when it comes to that. What else do we got? Special teams. Now this, if you are an avid Broncos supporter, you know our special teams is horrible. Our coach is horrible. Like, at this point, going on about 4 or 5 years of just horrible special teams. I talking about just straight horrible, man. We don't pick up enough yards on returns. We allow too much return yards. It is horrible. At some point, it isn't the players. It isn't just the players. It's the coach. And for some reason, year after year, I don't advocate for people's jobs, but he just need a new scenery. McMahon or whatever his name. I can't pronounce his name. McMahon. He needs a new. I need to change the scenery, man. It's not working out in Denver, bro. I don't think he's good enough yet. Maybe he needs some time to go back to the drawing board and learn, but he is not ready to be a damn special teams. No. No, man. He's not good enough, man. I'm sorry. He's just not good enough. So, our special teams, I'm not optimistic about it. I'm pretty sure it'll be horrible again. And until he leaves, we are going to be horrible. This is what it is. We're going to be horrible. Like, believe it or not. We're going by, and then moving forward to the running backs. Very high on the running backs. In fact, I even draft a few of them. Like I have a specific fantasy league where I just pick all Broncos players. I'm pretty sure I ain't the only one that does it, but I pick all Broncos players just to see how it turns out. So I drafted them. So I'm pretty high on the running backs though, to be honest with you. So of course we're gonna get Gordon starting as it should be, with Pookie Williams backing him up. Royce Freeman, I thought he would be out of here, but I guess the injury to Mike Boone kind of helped him out. But he did show up and he did play pretty well in the preseason, so I respect him for that. Way to keep your spot, bro. Like I said, I love the underdog, so I thought you was out, but it seems like you're not. So good job to Royce Freeman. Does that cover everything? Yeah, that cover about every position in the team. So again, my thought on the roster this year is it's hopeful. We have potential. It's potential. It has very high potential, very high ceiling, and not much of a low ceiling. Apart from a few positions. So I think we could do a little something. I think we are going to be either just getting into the playoffs or borderline, like was just about to make a playoff, but we might have lost the game or something. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on this year's Denver Broncos roster. Hoping the best season, like 11-6 type season. You know what I mean? And hopefully we make the playoffs, man. It's about that time, man. I'm kind of skeptical about Teddy. I guess we'll see after the first 2 or 3 games, but I have high hopes for this team this year, man. This is a very talented roster. We just need everybody to gel and work accordingly with the strengths of each other. Like, we just need everybody to mesh. Once that happens, we be right there in the playoffs. What I want to see, like, in terms of big wins this year, I need to see us beat the Chiefs at least once. And I want to see us sweep the Raiders. And I need to see us beat, like, Dallas, the Ravens, or the Browns. Like, we need to win a couple of big games. It's that time, man. Broncos country, no. I know y'all understand. Y'all sympathize with me. It is that time. It is time. It is time to get back into the win column, man, and have a above 500 season. So, anyways, y'all, thanks for tuning in. More Broncos coverage and sports coverage as the year goes on, and the NBA comes back. You know what I mean? But thanks again for watching. Silly me, I forget to cover the O-line. My thoughts on the O-line position this year. I don't know. I don't like again. This whole roster is I don't know. It's just a I hope. I hope everything meshes well. But the O line, I'm not very optimistic about it, honestly. based on the preseason play, like, doesn't leave me much room to be like stoked about it. Um, they did hold up good for Teddy. I don't know if it's because of Teddy kind of operates a little different, but I saw when they did for Locke and it wasn't good. Like they wasn't holding up good enough, man. A lot of holes wasn't opening and a lot of defensive ends and defensive linemen was getting into our backfield too easy. So I don't know. I'm so unsure about the roster, but the O line I really unsure about because I just don't see like big blocks, you know, just flying off my screen. Like I didn't see enough. I didn't see good enough blocking this preseason. Maybe that changes into the regular season. That remains to be seen. But as of right now, I'm optimistic about it, as I am for the whole roster. Because again, we have some good names on paper, but I'm optimistic, but I'm not sure. I'm not that high on it. I'm not that high on it currently, and I hope that changes.